Morning everyone and welcome back to Family of Three. I'm Jono and today with Rebekah and Madison I'm going to be taking you on a little bit of a journey into the future, to the year 2530. It's a time when climate change has forced humankind off the earth and the Lego minifigs have taken over the world in Relics. It's an exhibition called Relics, A New World Rising that's come here to Auckland War Memorial Museum. It originally started off back in Australia when the Lego Masters champions decided to create a new exhibition at the Perth Museum. They were given free rein to do whatever they wanted and they came up with this amazing concept which we're going to be checking out today. It's just left Australia and come to New Zealand and recently opened and are going to be at Auckland until I think the end of October. So yeah, we want to head along and check it out. I'm obviously a huge Lego fan. I've got quite a nice little collection downstairs in my office. So yeah, we're going to be making our way into Auckland to check it out and we're going to take you along with us.
So I'm really excited for this. As we've seen, it's been coming for a little while and I've been looking forward to it, but we've been to one sort of like this before in the past, like a couple of years ago, which we also filmed. But yeah, it's quite different to this one from what I've heard, so I'm really excited to go along.
Okay, so we've arrived at Auckland War Memorial Museum. This is our main museum here in Auckland. It's such an amazing spot too. It's basically up on a hill with big parks all surrounding it and gardens, and then on the other side of the museum you actually get a beautiful view of the city. We have some permanent sort of exhibits here that are always here, and then we have rotating ones that come, different exhibits throughout the year, and sometimes they'll have several exhibits going on at once. But yeah, as Jono said, we're here to check out the Lego exhibit. We've got the first slot of the day, so we're nice and early. I think we've still got 4 or so more minutes before the museum actually even opens, so we've been able to get a fantastic park, which there is parking here in the museum. There's sort of like around the park area, and then there's an underground car park underneath the museum as well. That one I think you do have to pay, and then the rest are more like time-stamped parking. But yeah, we're really excited to check out this Lego exhibit. We always enjoy one. So yeah, so now we're just waiting until the doors open.
They offer you a scavenger hunt. We went for the medium level, which is young adult, and there's 3 different levels. So basically when you're going around the exhibit you find the different things in the scavenger hunt. And yeah, it's really cool. scavenger hunt is actually pretty easy to find. There are some that's more hidden, but it's roughly in plain sight. But yeah, it's really fun to be able to look for all the different things and see all the different details. And also they have like different signs telling you about the exhibit, which also has little displays in it based on the topic, which is really cool as well.
We're about halfway through the exhibit. It's really quite fascinating. I do actually wonder if it might be actually one of my favourite ever exhibits that we've been to. So yeah, really enjoying it. What's taken me by surprise is the amount of moving parts in the exhibit as well. There's just little hidden details everywhere and lots of like little laugh moments that you can you chuckle away at because you just spot things that the minifigs are doing. The collection itself, from what I've read, they used entirely second-hand Lego pieces, and they also used around about 2,000 minifigs to create the collection that we're seeing here today. So absolutely phenomenal and amazing to check out. So another one of my favourite things about the exhibit is actually the little signs behind me. They describe each scene, but each one has its own little sort of display within the sign display. So yeah, really fascinating. So the amount of detail that I've gone in there, I honestly think you could probably spend hours just looking through all the details and spotting different things. And you can easily miss bits as you walk past and then come back and look again and go, I missed that as well. So yeah, really fascinating. So we've finished off the first half of the exhibit. There's 13 pieces in total, which are really phenomenal pieces. There's so much detail in them. I think my personal favourites are probably the car, but a close second was also the grandfather clock and maybe the piano as well that we just looked at. As I say, they're really phenomenal. As I say, you can spend a lot of time. We actually went sort of back through and re-looked at some of them just to take in extra detail. The scavenger hunt is also quite fun. There's a lot of things to try and find throughout the exhibit as well. But yeah, we're going to be making our way into the second half as well. As I say, there's also like another movie over there, and also the sort of the display where they, I guess, made the things. There's a little studio workshop as well.
So throughout the hallway, there's several builds like this, which is actually relic competition build winners. So basically, like, kids got invited to like make a thing themselves. So this one was like made out of a gumboot, and then also on the other side, there's one that was originally on a barbecue. But yeah, it's really cool to see how different people have actually made it themselves.
Okay, Okay, so in this area of the exhibit, it's the area where you can actually play with the Lego and build your own relics. So it's a great area for kids to come and experience playing with the Lego as well. So it's pretty awesome that they do this, so kids can make their own relics.
Thank you to everybody for checking out Relics, it means a lot to us. And we hope that you might take some inspiration from this and go ahead and be creative in your own life, no matter what form it takes.
So the display itself has been absolutely phenomenal. I've really enjoyed looking through it. If you are planning on coming along, tickets are $21 an adult or $11 a child. There's also family tickets available depending on the size of your family. That might work out a bit better as well. But yeah, we've really enjoyed it. There's a lot of information along the way. Tells you how they built it and how it was designed, how they went about finding the relics, and they were sort of more organically chosen, and then from there they built the cities within them rather than planning ahead. And also, like for instance, the car, one of my favourite ones, the car one, that was just found in a sandpit and dug out, and it was in the right state of decay that they really want to use it, and they could sort of then build from there. But yeah, it's been fantastic. We're going to be making our way now though through to the gift shop. There's like a little Lego shop as you exit as well, so we'll be checking that out as we leave.
Okay, so we're just outside the Auckland Museum now, and we've just finished up at the Lego exhibit.
Yeah, it was really cool in there, and it was like interesting how they did all the different details. I'm just like wondering how they did some of that stuff.
Yeah, I think it was actually one of my favourite exhibits I've ever been to here at the Auckland Museum. As I really love this one. Enjoyed looking around inside.
Yeah, even though there's only 13 actual relics, in each relic there's so much detail. There's so many little windows and like sort of different worlds and lives inside there, and there's so much detail with the minifigs and so much humour as well. It's really incredible what they did, and they were definitely the team in Lego Masters that we were rooting for, so it's pretty cool to see something amazing that's come out of that show for them.
Yeah, thanks for coming along with us. It's been a fun little morning here at the Auckland Museum, and if you liked the video, don't forget to give it a like.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye!